ẹ̀rí bọ́lọ̀ ṣe fún Mohbad lóhùn Ọlọ́run tún wá fún pé kí jòrò Ọlọ́run.
Ó wà nù ẹ̀jẹ̀ irú àwa yìí ń sìn àwọn ò wá nídìílé olórin òun wá nídìílé olórin ni ó bímọ orin ni ó yẹ so àwọn ọmọ táwa bá bí tọmọ mi bá kọrin sìn ni ló ṣẹ̀ wà nídìílé olórin nìkan wọn á ní bàbá ẹ̀ máa ń produce orin tọ́ bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé wọn rí tí mo kọ wọn á ní bàbá ẹ̀ máa ń produce orin.
Bọ́lá tí ṣé pé Bọ́sẹ̀ Lámàlà náà òun náà máa ń kọrin ó ní good voice.
Yes.
Agree.
Yes ó lè kọrin ẹ lọ wo irú God patient yẹn tí irú God patient yẹn máa bá àbí God protection ẹ wo voice yẹn kò dẹ̀ kọrin rí Ọlọ́run kẹ́ bó ṣe wà yẹn ṣe rí mistake tí àwọn ìyá wa ṣe àwọn generation ti wà yìí mistake tí wọ́n ṣe ni pé wọ́n abuse wa tó bá yẹ pé bá a ṣe ń monitor àwọn ọmọ nílùú òyìnbó tí ẹlòmíín force ọmọ ẹ̀ di footballer ẹlòmíín ò mọ bọ́ọ̀lù gbá ní kọ́ mọ̀ ń lọ gbá bọ́ọ̀lù torí ó mọ̀ pé ó wà lórí bọ́ọ̀lù ńsìn ẹlòmíín ó force ara ẹ̀ dolórin ni ẹ wo orú Yangidu kò wá nídìílé olórin ó ṣàfẹ́ kọrin.
Yangidu jórin nìyẹn
kọ ẹ ti jẹ́ ó fẹ́ kọrin kò dẹ̀ ní kò wá ń ta kò dẹ̀ tún farabalẹ̀.
2 weeks ló fi rè.
ẹ wo àwọn màmá wa yẹn tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n máa ń mọ́nítọ̀ wọn ń sọ pé ìwọ ẹ fẹ́ kọrin wọn á la kéèmù wàánú fẹ́ kọrin lọ́dọ̀ àwọn màmá tó bí irú generation mi àti yín yìí ṣé wọn ní láàkéèmù mọ́ yín lórí pé àbórí ẹ bàjẹ́ fẹ́ kọrin irú ẹ̀ ní God protection yẹn tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n ti notice God protection yẹn láti kékeré ni kò ní jẹ́ ní ìsìn náà ṣe máa dìtẹ̀ sí ẹ.
Exactly.
àwọn mistake táwọn màmá wa ṣe tó ṣe irú èmi ń sìn tí mo wá ń farúgbó ara ṣẹ̀dí tẹ́ẹ̀tà ara èmi náà tó bá pé mọ́mì mi wọ́n kì í ṣe pé wọ́n abuse wa tó yẹ pé mọ́mì mi máa ń fi wá ṣe fàyàwọ̀ mọ́mì mi gan pẹ̀lú àwọn tí ò jẹ́ ń kàwé gan wọ́n á wò pé ọkọ mi ẹ̀ ṣáà ní ẹ̀záàmù lónìí kásáré lọ kó tọnu àwọn náà mọ̀ tí ìyàlẹ́ ti jù sí mi pé ọmọ mi ẹ̀ ṣáà ní ẹ̀záàmù lónìí káwọn lè rí mi lọ ṣe fàyàwọ̀. Are you getting my point? ṣe rí pé wọ́n ìgbọ́ mi tèmi gan bá lọ sí school màá wò pé mọ́mì mi gan wọ́n ti ń kọ́ mi lẹ́rọ̀. Yasẹ̀lẹ̀ ẹ ti get so ó dẹ̀ yẹ kán ká farabalẹ̀ bá ṣe ń notice àwọn ọmọ wa ní ìsìn ẹ ṣe rí pa farabalẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ní ìsìn.
Yes.
gbà mí màá lè àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó máa ní mò ń mọ́ mi lọ sí training tó ti ń gbá bọ́ọ̀lù ṣé ìwọ ló máa lọ gbá bọ́ọ̀lù nínú àwọn generation wa lọ́wọ́ tó bá dé òun bọ̀ wá jẹ̀yà ni.
Òótọ́ ni o.
ó lọ gbá bọ́ọ̀lù tí n bá ṣí ẹ̀yìn mi fún yín nǹkan tí mo jẹ nínú ìyà mọ́mì mi máa ń sanwó fún àwọn èèyàn wá nù ẹ̀ ni nígbà tó ti tó stage kan tó yẹ pé tó bá ti ń nà mí mo máa ń hàǹgẹ̀ ẹgbàá mọ́ ọ lọ́wọ́ màá máa yẹ alájẹ fi mí lẹ alájẹ ìjọ wá ní tó fẹ́ nà mí mí ìnà yín láti fẹ́ sá lọ tí máa ráyè jáde báyìí ajá wọn gbéra.
Àwo lọ.
tó gbogbo yẹn wọ́n abuse wa ó dẹ̀ tẹ̀ lára wa ó tẹ̀ èmi gan mo learn from there.
Bọ́lá láti bọ̀ it's not too late to honestly.
gbogbo òbí fẹ́ kọ́ mọ àwọn ọkùnrin sìn ni gbogbo òbí fẹ́ kọ́ mọ máa play bọ́ọ̀lù ni ọmọ mi ò ní tálẹ̀tì bọ́ọ̀lù ó ń lọ máa fọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀ pé ọgbẹ́ni bó gbà fún Liverpool wà gbá fún Arsenal àmọ́ àwọn ọmọ dúdú wa tó yẹ pé wọ́n ń ṣe dáadáa nínú bọ́ọ̀lù ń sìn tó ń ṣe dáadáa ní Dublin wa tó yẹ pé àwọn ọmọ yẹn àwọn òbí wọn train ni wọn tó fi di oní bọ́ọ̀lù wọ́n ti ń sign ni wọn díẹ̀díẹ̀ náà ṣé èmi ni máa dágbére fàlájà ṣẹlẹ̀ pé mo lọ gbá bọ́ọ̀lù wàá spẹ̀lẹ̀ ó lọ gbá bọ́ọ̀lù ó mà láyà o.
Anyway, but it's not too late. You are doing very, very well. Mo ṣe ń sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
Ṣé wàá lórí bàbá Mohbad tó sọ? Ó ní bàbá Mohbad yóò bá lọ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Kí ló wá dé? Kí ló ṣe?
Thank you very much. Because during that time, àwọn èèyàn wọ́n ń bú bàbá Mohbad.
Oh yes, òótọ́ ni.
Wọ́n understand irú orin tó fẹ́ kọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
tó bá yẹ pé kì í ṣe pé orin yẹn máa tó jáde ṣẹ́yìn tẹ́ ti gbọ́n sí ẹ̀kọ́ orúkọ mi kẹ́kọ́lẹ̀ orin yẹn máa sì jáde bí ẹni kó ṣe jáde.
Kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ ní
justice.
Ó wà ní YouTube Bọ́láti Ìtùnú.
Ìtùnú òkè.
Bọ́láti ẹ rí amateur video tí mo ṣe sórí yẹn ni.
Mo rí náà. Mo rí lórí péjì Confina.
Mo sẹ̀rẹ̀ sí WhatsApp yín mo pẹ́ tí ì rí ni.
Fóònù mi dà.
Ẹyin mo kọ́kọ́ jù sí.
Irọ́ ni o, blogger mi.
Èyí tí mo máa ṣe nice ẹyin mo máa fi ń síbẹ̀ ibi tẹ́ ti ń jó àwọn ọjọ́ tẹ́ máa ń jó sórí wọn yẹn.
Ó ti fẹ́ gbé mi rìn.
Ẹ rí pé kọfí náà jó sórí yẹn ẹ tí rí.
Náà
Àdàbí yes. Iṣẹ́ lẹ ṣe sórí yẹn honestly. Àwọn tó bá gbọ́ orin yẹn ní very good sound system or inú mọ́tò wọ́n máa appreciate iṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń ṣe Bọ́láti.
Ìtùnú nìkan ni máa kọ̀kọ́ àbí? Á dẹ̀ gbé jáde.
Ẹ lọ sí page wọn.
Ẹ lè táìpù bàbá Mohbad gangan orúkọ bàbá Lọ́ba á gbé jáde.
Bàbá Mohbad song.
Ẹ bá ti ní Prophet Lọ́ba ó máa gbé wọn jáde. Bó ni fóònù mi gan wà?
Ẹ ti fílẹ̀ sí kitchen.
No, mo tiẹ̀ ti dúró lórí.
Okay. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti fílẹ̀ sí kitchen.
Ẹ wo ń sìn. Ẹ wo Yorùbá. Wọ́n ti ń ti ọmọ kí lórúkọ ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti ń tì sí wàhálà.
Bọ́dá àti ṣe ti rí nǹkan tí mo sẹ́ǹsì yín àbí?
Òun náà ni mo ṣẹ̀ rí wàá gbà yìí.
Bless you.
Ẹ ló.
Bàbá tẹ́ gbé mi sókè, mi fẹ́ sáré ka nǹkan kan, ẹ gbé mi sókè.
Àwa náà fẹ́ sáré ṣe nǹkan kan, ó yá máa bọ̀. Wọ́n ti ń ti Muyideen, wọ́n ti ń fẹ́ dẹ́ sí Àgbàlá Gabriel. Ẹ ti mọ̀ pé tájẹ̀tì wọn gangan òun nìyẹn. Ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí Muyideen dá torí fídíò tó ṣe release. Ẹ máa gbọ́.
Gbogbo àgbáyé ẹ̀yin ni mo ké pè o nílé lóko lódò lẹ́yìn odi. Ẹjọ́ Àgbàlá Gabriel ni mo wá fi sùn yín o. Àgbàlá Gabriel ó gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé ẹ̀tọ́ mi, ó fi ẹ̀tọ́ mi dùn mí, kò fún mi ní ẹ̀tọ́ mi. Mi ò fi ṣèbínú, mi ò bá jà. Ó tún ti ń lépa ẹ̀mí mi báyìí o. Àgbàlá Gabriel ó ti ń lépa ẹ̀mí mi báyìí o. Èmi ni mo máa ń ṣe ládùúrà fún yín pé nǹkan ò ní sẹ̀mí yín. Ẹ dìde ìgbéníjà sí mi láti ní báyìí o. Ẹ dìde ìgbéníjà sí mi báyìí o.
Yorùbá.
Ẹ má jẹ́ nǹkan ṣe ẹ̀mí mi o. Ẹ má jẹ́ nǹkan ṣe ẹ̀mí mi o. Ẹ dìde ìgbéníjà sí mi o.
Lọ́nà wo ló fi ń lépa ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ kò ṣàlàyé?
Can you imagine?
Lọ́nà wo?
Ẹjọ́ this sense of entitlement ló ti ẹ̀ ń bí.
Ẹ lọ́nà tó bá bring bọ̀bọ̀ ìdáhùn kí ni gé ni wọn.
Then ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀wò ló náà wà lọ́wọ́ òun tó fẹ́ fún. Ṣèmọ́ ti gbéwèé lé fún.
Pẹ̀mí òun pé
Àbí wọ́n ti gbéwèé lé fún ẹ.
Bọ́láti Perry fẹ́ wá. Okay, àti pick Perry.
Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń gbé Muyideen nú àwọn àṣírí kankan tó mọ̀ ń bẹ̀ yẹn òun ló fẹ́ sọ jáde.
Yes.
Òun ló gbé Muyimbo ń bẹ̀.
Wọ́n ti ní ma wá sọ ní ìtẹ̀.
Àṣírí.
Méjì ló ṣe. Mo di kejì wà níbi àti mo ti pè yín ẹ̀gbọ́n tó wí bẹ́ẹ̀ náà méjì mo ṣe. Àdẹ́lẹ́jọ ẹ̀yìn ẹ̀yẹn fọ́lọ̀ mi náà ẹgbẹ́ fọ́lọ̀ mi kémi náà.
Kíní yẹn ẹ pè mí lẹ́yìn ṣó bàbá yín yanjú ẹ̀.
Sarah Lasisi.
No.
Ẹ wá kọ́mẹ́ǹtì mi. Okay, sir. Bọ́dà láti wọ́n ti ní
ọ̀pọ̀ ní ọba ṣe tán.
Ẹ mọ tájẹ̀tì ẹ̀. Wọ́n fẹ́ bring charity ẹ̀ yẹn down.
Wọ́n fẹ́ bring it down. Nǹkan tó ń ṣe wọ́n nìyẹn.
Wọ́n ti ní
charity ẹ̀ yẹn gangan lọ́wọ́ after.
Wọ́n ló ń bọ̀ ní radio station kan ní 8:30 lẹ́ni mo fẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀. I don't know what else tó fẹ́ sọ kó wá sọ tó bá ti sọ ṣe nǹkan tó ṣe mí gbogbo nǹkan tí Muyideen bá ní secret ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ wọ́n sọ síta kó kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n nígbà tí Auto Bola rìkọ́ọ̀dù mi ó ń gbénú.
Mo rántí.
Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ibẹ̀ kó má play nígbà tó play tán ẹ gbọ́ kí iṣẹ́ wọn kàn mí má gbélé bò.
Kí ló tún kù?
Kò sí.
Bọ́lá sẹ́yìn tẹ́ bá ṣe tán mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ kan fún ìyá Mohbad tẹ́ bá ti ṣe tán.
Kí ló tún kù tí ó ṣe?
Àbí
Kí ló tún kù tí ó ṣe?
Ojú ẹ̀dẹ̀ dá wá má.
Bọ̀dá.
Bọ̀dá ẹ.
I already send you 10,000. Please send me the link. I send you gift. Please send me the link.
All right.
Alright.
You got it.
Bọ́lá ti ẹni ní sísítà.
You got it.
Mo fẹ́ sáré ṣe nǹkan.
Bọ̀dá.
ẹ bá play kejì.
Ẹ jẹ́jẹ́ sáré kankan tí mo fẹ́ sáré ṣe nǹkan. Ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi?
À ń gbọ́.
Ok, ìyá Mohbad ni mo ní mẹ́sẹ̀gì yìí fún. Ìyá tó sun ọmọ ẹ̀ tó na ọmọ ẹ̀ bí àná fẹ́ kú ìyá ọmọ ẹ̀ wà ní kómà. Nísìnyí ìyá Mohbad òun ṣe orí burúkú kiri platform àti ẹ̀rí ẹlẹ́nujọ́ mẹ́ta ìkó jáde. Ìyá Mohbad the earlier the better o. Àwọn abiyamọ rèé o. Ọmọ tọ́nà tó wà kómà rèé o. Ìyá wà lọ hospital báyìí o. Tọ́ní kò lájọ ẹsẹ̀ kan ayé ẹsẹ̀ kan ọ̀run ló wà. Ìyá Mohbad abiagba.
ìyá Mohbad wà lọ́sítù.
Ìyá Mohbad ṣe máa lọ hospital. Ìyá Mohbad tó ń jà mọ̀lá tẹ̀gúnfẹ́ lọ́jọ́ tọ́mọ ẹ̀ kú ló fẹ́ wà lọ hospital.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Fẹ́rì kò tó ayé ò jẹ́ kí ìyá Mohbad jáde.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Mo sọ wípé ọmọ tí ó ń bọ̀ láti aago 6 alẹ́ àbágo 10 alẹ́ dago 6 àárọ̀ ìyá ẹ̀ wà ń kómà dì sí ìbọn ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Mo ní mẹ́sẹ̀ fún ìyá Mohbad ìyá ọmọ yẹn.
Ọmọ skul tí wọ́n nà yẹn ẹ ti gbàgbé.
ọmọ skul wo.
Ọmọ skul tó ló jí fóònù.
Ó ló jí fóònù tó nà láti
Àjàyí
ẹgbẹ́ mọ́jú.
Crowther.
Ìyá wà ń kómà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ ìyá ẹ̀ wà ń kómà.
ó nìkan ló bì.
Wọ́n ní kò tí ì lajú kò ṣe kankan.
Ọmọ kan tó bí nìyẹn.
ọlọ́run nìkan ni.
Ah,
wọ́n ti pa àpasáyé lọ́pàá náà.
Ó pásá
Ìyá Mohbad náà kò jọ bí ọmọ kan ló bí fún Musa Lọ́ba náà.
kí ló ń dó ṣe láyé?
I don't understand.
ó ga o.
Ìyá Mohbad gan ṣé ìyá Mohbad náà kò jọ bí ọmọ kan náà ló bí fún Lọ́ba tó rà àdúrà òwúlò blessing òwúlò. So odindi ọmọ tó lógo ó kú nídìílé ìyá Mohbad náà ṣé ìyá Mohbad fìlì ẹ̀ ni. Ọlọ́jọ́ kò lọ ń jàmọ̀ lórí ibú tí ò ní bá wáyé ẹ̀fọ́ mi.
Ìyá Mohbad náà ṣì máa lọ kómà kò ìyá
Ó lè lọ kó má bọ̀dá tó máa ya wèrè ni.
Ó máa lọ kómà.
Ọ̀rẹ́ lọ ṣe ń kó màmá kó pátá ni.
Ó ti lọ kó gas, ó ti lọ kó chi, ó ti kó gbogbo ẹ̀.
Ìgbọ́ Beauty Bee kò ní lọ kómà tó bá yá.
Ó ló máa ya wèrè ni.
Ó máa lọ jàre.
Ẹ má gbé, ẹ má gbé,
àwọn
Ó sún síwájú Perry, ó sún síwájú ni.
ó máa
Ó máa lọ
lọ.
kómà kò tó kú láàrin mi àti ẹ̀.
Ní mọ̀ ń gbà yẹn mọ́ ni.
Wọ́n bí wọ́n dá kán wọn àwọn náà ní fẹ́ wá bá wa online ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ láti tọ́ bá wa gbé wa bá wa lọ́nà àwa gan la máa jẹ́ kó tètè kú ní kómà tó wà ẹ̀. Wípé àyà rẹ̀ bá
Mohbad sì máa lọ kómà.
àti kó kú ní sẹ́ẹ̀.
Wo bí Perry ìdí tó fi máa lọ kómà nítorí pé a sì ń sọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad lójoojúmọ́ ló sì rò pé òun wà relevant. Tó bá ti di pé gbogbo wa dá kẹta tó ti mú kéèsì míì tó ní kálukú ti move on ibẹ̀ yẹn ló ṣẹ̀ máa mọ̀. Sórí gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n lo ẹ̀wọ̀n yẹn wọ́n sì máa bẹ̀ wọ́n létà. Ó ti yẹ gbogbo àwọn tó lo ẹ̀wọ̀n lórí kinní wọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n fọwọ́ ọlá gbá wọn lójú ni táṣìírí bá tú tán tí wọ́n bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ nóbi Yorùbá ni kéṣe Yorùbá ni Muyideen yìí ni kéṣe tí Muyideen Yorùbá ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí ìjọ́ òsíjọ́ ò ti Muyideen yìí òun kọ́ lọ̀rọ̀ tí ń gbé nú yìí.
A ní kó tiẹ̀ wá sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó mọ̀ kó sọ kó kúrò ńlẹ̀ pátápátá ọ̀sẹ̀ kan wọ́n máa fi hàn Àgbàlá Gabriel wọ́n á dẹ̀ jùlẹ̀ kò lè lọ for life wọ́n á dẹ̀ tún mú tọ́pìkì míì sọ.
Wọ́n ṣáàlẹ̀ lè lórí orí ọmọ mọ́nú
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ má
ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì.
bínú, mo fẹ́ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ kan ẹjọ́. Kẹjọ kí ni Àgbàlá Gabriel ṣe? Pásítọ̀ Àgbàlá Gabriel ṣe rí àwa Yorùbá wa gangan lógun Boko Haram àwa gangan nìṣòro ara wa. Èèyàn ṣoore fún ẹ.
Ó yẹ gift ẹ five tap.
Wọ́n ní Àgbàlá Gabriel Pásítọ̀ Àgbàlá Gabriel ó ṣe nǹkan báyìí ó wá ń drag ẹjọ́ ṣé wọ́n jí ọmọ gbé ṣé pásítọ̀ jí ọmọ gbé ṣó fọmọ ṣògo owó.
Torí
Sọyí tóbi rẹ̀ ẹjọ́ má bínú sáyé ní sùúrù pásítọ̀ Sọyí tóbi rẹ̀ eléyìí tí mò ń sọ yìí live and direct àdúgbò wa ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀.
Lákùrẹ́.
Tinubu kọ́ ló wà lórí ipò tọ́pẹ́ ẹni tó wà lórí ipò ń gbà yẹn ló wà lórí ipò ń gbà tá à ń ṣe justice yìí ní ṣé gbogbo orí burúkú táwọn tí mú mi ṣe yẹn kò ní bàjá ti wà lẹ́wọ̀n ti pẹ́. Pásítọ̀ Sọyí tóbi rẹ̀ ó lọ sí ẹ̀wọ̀n wọ́n kó ṣẹ́kẹ́ṣẹkẹ̀ sí lọ́wọ́ àti ẹsẹ̀ you dey whine.
Yes now.
Eléyìí tá à ń sọ eléyìí story tí mo sọ yìí àdúgbò wa ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ókè ìyá ọmọ yẹn gbọ́mọ wá sí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì lọ́jọ́ Sunday ọmọdé èdè múré èdè parẹ́.
Ní Àkúrẹ́.
Yes níbi tí kámẹ́rà wà everything wà wọ́n gbé pásítọ̀ wa lọ mú wáìnì wa wọ́n jó ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ni wọ́n bà everything jẹ́ kódà màmá kan wá ṣe àgbèrè wá dóbò níwájú òtẹ́ tó wà níwájú ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì yẹn wọ́n jó mọ́tò ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ẹjọ́ kí wàá l'Àgbàlá Gabriel wá ṣe rí àwọn Ìbàdàn ìwà bára kò lè kúrò lára wọn ẹ fẹ̀yàn tó fẹ́ lọ ṣẹ̀ sí Awérò sílẹ̀
ló máa ní kí Ìbàdàn ti kó bíbá ìkó bá gbá tírébùlẹ̀.
yes Ọ̀ṣìnlẹ̀ ni ní Àkúrẹ́ ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀ eléyìí sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n ní
Ọlọ́run yọ ẹ tí Ìbàdàn ti bọ́lẹ̀ kó tó sọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yìí.
ó lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ wá gbogbo yín wá jáde wá ṣe yín ajá tó ń jẹ̀gbẹ́ ẹ wá fẹ́ máa drag Àgbàlá Gabriel kí ló ṣe fún yín ṣé ẹ mọ̀ọ́re ni ẹ̀yin Ìbàdàn náà ló ṣe lóore jù ẹ̀yin oníbàárà wọ̀nyí ẹ ṣe wà ní sórí ibú o ìyá ọkọ mi ẹ̀gùn láàyò o ẹ̀yin náà lè máa tọ́ bára káàkiri.
ẹgbẹ́nu sí Mike.
wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé ọ̀rọ̀ bára kúrò láyé yín ẹ tí wàá mọ̀ ẹ́ fẹ́ lé máa yẹn fẹ́ kó wà depressed kó lè wà depressed.
sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó wà nù ẹ̀ kó sọ kó máa wá wò bóyá.
kó wá sọ lé ní tí ó bá ti sọ lé ní ikú pa kó sọ lé ní.
ẹni sùúrù ẹjọ́ kò lè wà depressed láyé because story Sọyítòbí rẹ̀ ìyá Sọyítòbí rẹ̀ ìyá láńlẹ́dì mọ̀mísí mi ni bàbá láńlọ́dù ni mọ̀mísí mi ṣọ́ọ̀bù mọ̀mísí mi ni eléyìí ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n ní tí Sọyítòbí rẹ̀ bá ń bọ̀ báyìí àwọn security máa ń guide ẹni ọjọ́ kan wọ́n ti fẹ́ẹ̀ tì mí dára tí mo ní ẹ̀yà wèrè ni ṣé president ilẹ̀ ń tẹ̀lé bọ̀ ní ewó ní wèrè ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ wà lára hypertension ok ìgbà tí Sọyítòbí rẹ̀ fẹ́ ra mọ́tò fún ìyá ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ kọ́ ra mọ́tò fún ìyá ẹ̀ sọ pé no òun ò ní gba mọ́tò yẹn lọ gbé fún bàbá ẹ̀ ó gbé mọ́tò yẹn fún bàbá ẹ̀ wíìkì yẹn kò pẹ́ sí láàrin oṣù kan bàbá Sọyítòbí rẹ̀ sì kó ó kú ìgbà tó ó ṣokù bàbá ẹ̀ ní Saturday Sunday ní incident ọmọ yẹn ló ṣẹlẹ̀ torósó ló máa ṣẹ̀sìn Awérò ó dẹ̀ pàpà ṣẹ̀sìn yẹn so òun lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n ni wọ́n kódà ó wọ uniform kan
nìkan ló lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n àwọn
tó wà ní church kìíní wọ́n lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n ni kì í ṣe òun nìkan yes but máa yìn kò ṣe yín kàn burúkú ẹ wá sọ pé kìíní kan èèyàn kan mo rí téèyàn kan táàgì lánàá tó sọ pé pásítọ̀ Àgbàlá Gabriel wèrè ẹ̀yin fúnra yín ni wèrè pápátá bóyá ẹ̀ ń sẹ́ǹdì owó sí ẹ di owó yín mú ibi tí wọn bá ti ń ṣe ló ti ń jẹ kò ṣẹ́ Mr. Muyideen àbí kí náà ń pè tọ́ ni wọ́n ṣe wedding ta ló fẹ́ kìsì wèrè tẹ́dàbí aláwọ̀ òkú wọn wá gbé yín jáde kúrò nínú bára tẹ́ ń tọrọ ẹ wá fẹ́ ṣèkà fún máa ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ẹ wá ní kó wá fún yín property wèrè ló ń fún yín kẹ́rẹ́ lọ fi ilé ta bára kẹ́ lọ fi ta tẹ́tẹ́ ó easy ni àwọn wèrè tó bá drag máa yẹn
bó tiẹ̀ ti jáde ó ti update
ẹ nílá káyè.
ṣé bó tiẹ̀ ti gbéwèé lẹ̀ kí ni ẹ̀tọ́
ó ti update
ọ̀rọ̀ Sọyítòbí rẹ̀ tán sọ mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sí ṣé mo rí pé lady tán lò tó fi bí gbọ̀bọ̀ yẹn náà dáhùn ọlọ́run tí gbọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ti dé láti ẹ̀rọ tó ti padà sókè padà nísìnyí lady tán lò yẹn tó ní wọ́n jẹ́ ọmọ ògbé yẹn ṣàgbọ́n lẹ́gbàá tó pé èmi yẹn tán wọ́n gbé léjì yẹn wọ́n gbé pamọ́ wọ́n gbé pamọ́ pátá àwọn tó ní tán yù sí against ẹ̀ ọmọ fò sọ́nu wọ́n lẹ́nu yẹn nìsín everybody mọ̀ wí àbátẹ̀ mọ́ wọ́n ti gbé kúrò bóyá wọ́n ti gbé kúrò Nàìjíríà ní pẹ̀lú ọmọ ẹ̀ bóyá wọ́n ti fi kíní ni wọ́n yù sí ẹ̀ láti bring that man down ni ọ̀rọ̀ Muyideen nìsín ní ìṣẹ́rí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wá sọ nìsín yẹn àwọn tẹ́bá lónìí nìsín Muyideen Àgbàlá Gabriel ti lọ sọ́dọ̀ Oríyọmí ó wà ní péjì àwọn méjèèjì wọ́n jọ ó ti lọ sọ́dọ̀ àdúgbò wọ́n ti jọ sọ wọ́n jọ sẹ́mìtì tó ti jọ bí àwọn èèyàn tó jọ sàwádà so àwọn tó lo Muyideen nìsín àwọn náà tó another game tó play jáde nìyẹn the only thing tẹ́mi lè fáwọn èèyàn ní pé ní èyí ti gbogbo àtó support Muyideen wọ́n máa yẹ láti pé ọ̀gọ̀ yìí sọ̀rọ̀ lì náà nìkan ló wà níbi kíní mọ́ the only thing tó máa ti gbé any plan tó máa ti gbé Muyideen wọ abẹ́rẹ́ ìgbẹ́ tó bá wà tó bá máa sọ tó máa bò bad mọ́ láti máa fi ìgbẹ́ pé you want to bring that man down ni mi ò lè fìdí pé so àwọn tó wà nídìí ẹ̀ another game tó fi ẹ máa wo many things máa wà jáde àgàdùn máa wà bẹ́ẹ̀ everything máa sì jáde lórí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ní second game tó fi lọ́wọ́ báyìí.
All right.
Mistake tí mi kò tẹ̀lé pé pásítọ̀ yẹn ṣe ni pé kò yẹ kó lè nà Mr. Muyideen that is a big mistake wọn kò yẹ wọn ò ní rights àti nà wọn adélébọ̀ ni wọn ò ń ṣe bébì mistake tó ń ṣe nìyẹn bọ̀ wọ́n ní téèyàn bá rò lọ síwájú ká tún rò lọ sẹ́yìn máa yìn wọ́n help many celebrity gbogbo àwọn Yorùbá celebrity tó ti máa yìn help ẹ̀yin dà lẹ́nìí kò sẹ́ni tó lè dìde fún máa yẹn gbogbo yẹn ẹ dákẹ́ bọ̀ ẹ lè gbowó bọ̀ ẹ lè gbowó wá fẹ́ bring it down wàláì kò lè go down eléyìí tó wà important sí láyé yín ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad tó wà important ẹ mú ẹ sọ àwọn èèyàn tó pa wọ́n lọ pa tí wọ́n pa wọ́n forí burúkú sọ́rùn wọ́n ṣẹlẹ̀ tó lẹ̀
wọ́n wá ń jáde wọ́n ń ṣe ṣòfò
gbogbo yẹn wá
Àgbàlá
mọ ẹ wá
ó
ń
ti
ṣe
pọ̀ jù kí ló dé
ṣòfò irọ́ lẹ pa wàláì kò lè
ó
gbọ́dọ̀
lè tẹ̀ mọ́gi pa ni ó ti pọ̀ jù
kọ́ tẹ̀ wá kí ló fẹ́ sọ pátápátá wá ní ó ń re odidi èèyàn mọ́ chọ́ọ̀chì tó tún jù yẹn lọ kán wá sọ kó dẹ̀ kúrò lẹ̀.
Thank you, Perry.
Perry, thank you so much. Kó sọ lẹ́ǹkan náà kó wá sọ lẹ́ǹkan náà kó tán.
kì í ṣe Àgbàlá Gabriel nìkan ló máa kọ́ drag
thank you so much Perry.
bákan tó wà tó tún pè lọ́yọ̀ọ́ àyànfẹ́ máa mọ pásítọ̀ tí mò ń sọ yẹn Ọ̀yọ́ ṣé wọ́n drag ẹ̀ tó ni ẹ mọ bíbẹ̀ ṣe tó yẹ tó.
àyànfẹ́ sí mo mọ Ọ̀yọ́ ní ọ̀nà Ìdànrè.
yes now ẹ mọ bí wọ́n ṣe drag máa yẹn tó ni alápàtà ni máa yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ kó tó dìbò di pásítọ̀ kí ni wọ́n sọ tó ń pa ẹ̀ síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ Olúwa ló ṣe yìí ó sì mú ó ń ṣàìn wáìnì ni eléyìí tó yẹ kẹ́ kọjú sí ẹ̀ kọjú sí ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tó pa tògótògó ẹ̀ kọjú sí ẹ lọ́ ṣòṣè orí burúkú ẹni gbogbo yín lápò.
ẹ máa wòran o another pastor tó tún target tó fẹ́ bá gbòòrò láti bring down ó ní pastor Ìjòyè tó wọ́n ṣe prayer láàárọ̀ yẹn fáwọn kan tí wọ́n ń dẹ́gbò exactly ó náà tún bo ni wọ́n gbá wọ́n ní target láti torí ẹ fún ìyá àti yín náà tó ti gbúdọ̀ ní àràbù ni ó ní wọ́n máa ra èrò lórí péjì ẹni tó ti gúngbà yẹn gan bọ̀ máa yẹ ìdá wọn lóhùn á lò ìgbọ̀ngàn kí ní òkan òkè ń dá sí i òun náà tó ó ní nice target wọn tán wá adóńlò mímọ tó máa ń ṣàwọn èèyàn ó ní next target wọn tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀yẹ máa wò ó.
èmi ti ẹ̀ expect nǹkan tó fẹ́ wá sọ lé nìyẹn o 8:30 kó wá sọ tó wá dẹ̀ ti sọ kó parẹ́ mọ́ nínú everybody á dẹ̀ tún pariwo á dẹ̀ tún sọ̀rọ̀ á dẹ̀ tún jùlẹ̀ ṣó tún wá tán.
ó wá ní wọ́n lè pẹ̀ mí kí ló fẹ́ lè pẹ̀ mí ní sísà for what why fún kí nìyẹn.
ó ní ẹ̀tọ́ òun this entitlement.
ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run o ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ro ọjọ́ àti sùn ká máa sọ pé ànílé ìjìmọ̀ ànílé
ìgbà. ẹlòmíì ò bá aráàánú gbà mọ́.
every second ló dẹ̀ ń jáde ló dẹ̀ ń ju fídíò yẹn síta bọ́dà láti every second ló ń jáde ló dẹ̀ ń ju fídíò ta ló sáré gbé síwájú kámẹ́rà.
gbogbo àwọn muslim ìbọn náà wà tí wọn lè yẹn pẹ àbí ṣe Joseph ló ń jẹ ni àbí Paul ló ń jẹ muslim kọ́ ni ibo ni gbogbo wọn wà.
ìmọ́lẹ̀ ṣé mo pé bọ̀bọ̀ yìí mú ìdí olóhùn ẹran tíjọ́ tó ń sọ olóhùn ò ní fóònù pé fóònù ìyàwó òun gan lòun mú ṣó ti sáré ra fóònù tó fi lọ open new TikTok account ṣó sáré lọ ra fóònù tó fi ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún ìnàbí kíni àwọn tó ń ṣe fún wáyé tó ń sọ fún pé òkè ó ti tó ṣàtìgbéwò ilẹ̀ fún ó ti tó jẹ́ ká ṣẹ́tù ẹ̀ kí ló dé táwọn Yorùbá ò kì í sí níbi nǹkan tó da láyé wọn bí kí nǹkan dàrú bí kí nǹkan bàjẹ́ bí kéèyàn kú sí díẹ̀ ẹ sáré wókùn TikTok fún ó ń sáré ń sọ̀rọ̀ á máa ju ọ̀rọ̀ á máa ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ń bọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ò tí ì tán mò ń bọ̀ kíní kan like I don't understand.
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ sà ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń bọ̀ dẹ̀dẹ̀.
wo bí sórí one house ayé orí social network tó táyé ṣe náà ló máa ba ayé jẹ́ láàsì nígbà tí funny thinking tí náà ń jó tó náà ń ṣe gbàrà tó ṣe gìrìgìrì ta ló gbọmọ bọ̀dágébú ta ló rántí bọ̀dágébú ṣé ẹ sì rántí bọ̀dágébú nígbà bọ̀dágébú náà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ kótókótó títí ẹ̀ náà.
ẹ̀bẹ̀ rí wọ́n gbé fídíò ẹ̀ jáde lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí pẹ̀lú gẹ̀kan tán níyàwó ẹ̀ tó ń jó.
gẹ́gẹ́bú tó ṣe yàkàyàkà báyìí tẹ́sẹ̀ wọ báyìí tó gbowó fún ta ló rí mọ́ wo bí nǹkan tó máa náà kẹwọn bí wọ́n dá kán tó wá tọrọ owó fún online mọ́ a máa gbé wọn ṣépè níbi tá a máa dóde nìyẹn wọn bí wọ́n dá kán tó wá tọrọ owó fún Muyideen online mọ́ àwọn náà máa báyé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn jẹ́ láàsì wọ́n gbàdúrà owó bẹ̀yẹn fún wa tó wá gbé wá again ìyẹn náà fi báyé Bọ̀dágébú jẹ́ nígbà tó fẹ́ gbé wá lẹ́lẹ́kejì tówó yẹn ti ń dùn mọ́ owó yẹn ń dùn mọ́ kí ló kọ bọ̀bọ́ yìí òun owó tó ń dùn mọ́ Muyideen owó ń dùn mọ́ ó fẹ́ kóhun àtàgbàrà Gabriel káwọn jọ máa pín owó pátápátá wàá sọ pé ó ń rí inú owó tí wọ́n ń fún of course ó máa rí ń bẹ̀ náà.
ibi tá a ti ń ṣe la ti ń jẹ.
of course ó máa rí ń bẹ̀ kò ṣe ní rí ń bẹ̀.
Bùrálàtì tó bá jẹ́ ẹ̀yin ni ṣẹ́yìn lè wo adúrú ilé tó tó yẹn kẹ̀dẹ̀ mú dọ́kúmẹ̀tì kẹ́ gbé fún un àwọn tó mu tó sẹ́ńdì owó
èmi ò lè ṣe o èmi ò lè ṣe o.
ọmọ yẹn wà insane kò possible kan gbé fún wọn kò possible ẹni yẹn mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe wọn ò lè ever gbé léyìn fún wọn.
dọ́kásì tó kọ́lé fún Fọlá dọ́kásì tó kọ́lé fún Fọlá tó gba mílíọ̀nù lọ́la ẹ̀ tó kọ́lé kò tí ì dìlífà lé fún ẹni tó forúkọ ẹ̀ kọ́lé.
bí bèbí yẹn bó ṣe bàtà rẹ̀ ṣe pé tó torí ẹ̀ pé tó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe o ìgbéwò lè fún o.
ẹ ṣáà mọ sórí Fọlá.
Fọlá borí ẹ̀ ṣe pé tó o.
dọ́kásì ò tí ì rìlíìsì rí kó tó tún gbowó mọ́tò fún
ọdíò mọ́tò mà nìyẹn ọdíò
mọ́tò ní online láìpẹ́ ìlú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe fídíò yẹn
tó ń tọrọ mọ́tò wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé
ẹ wo bí inú bàbá yẹn dùn pé òun trend ó máa tó trend ìtàn mú fún 1 week.
Ọlọ́run social media.
tó bá ti datọwọ́ ẹ̀ lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ sí tó tẹ́ bá ti datọwọ́ ẹ̀ lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ òun lójú máa tì.
bọ́dà láti ẹ bá play fídíò kejì tí wọ́n ẹ̀ sọ.
tó bá ti datọwọ́ ẹ̀ lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ títí tó ti datọwọ́ ẹ̀ lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ sí tó bá tán.
bọ́dà láti ẹ tiẹ̀ dúró ná bọ́bọ́ yẹn ìmọ́lẹ̀ please bọ́bọ́ yẹn mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe o kí ni reason tó pọ̀ tó tí ò yọ Àgbàlá Gabriel kúrò nínú orúkọ ẹ̀ ó sì fẹ́ máa fi orúkọ bọ́bọ́ yẹn jẹ trend lọ ni I don't understand. gbogbo TikTok ẹ̀ gan.
Karimo Tobukola.
ẹ máa gbọ́ o.
I'm a nurse.
ọ̀tọ̀ lélẹ̀.
I live in United States and I'm a senior sister to Mohbad's wife. We are just 3, 2 girls and a boy. So we have a broad.
bóyá máa ná àkè ẹnu òun ni bóyá máa ná àkè ẹnu òun. ẹ má wọrí mò ń bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ thank you Kiki for that video.
My name is.
God bless you. Ní white láàrin wa lágbára Ọlọ́run. Video kí lẹ́ni wá náà okay.
Yeah, welcome sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Nítorí pé Àgbàlá Gabriel gbogbo àwọn fídíò tí Múyìdé bá ń ṣe yìí tó bá ti sọ àwọn fídíò tó ó fẹ́ gbẹ̀mí wọn ó máa péjì sórí péjì ara rẹ̀ fún ẹ̀. Kí Múyìdé máa pé kí Àgbàlá Gabriel máa péjì sórí péjì ọ̀nà péjì ẹ̀ káwọn yẹn ti máa rí gbogbo olùsọ èyí ò tó ó máa pa wọn lẹ́nu wọn pápá tó bá gbó ṣe gan báyìí ó gbé tó bí péjì ara rẹ̀ gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ òkè lọ bí káwọn nìkan tó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ èyí ò tó pa àwọn tó sọ pọ́ọ̀tù méjì gan wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í sépè fún yẹn.
ṣe pé bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe gan ó ti ṣó pé wọ́n wá bọ́ yẹn fẹ́ bring bọ̀bọ́ yẹn down.
Exactly wọ́n fẹ́ bring yẹn down tó bá ti ṣe irú fídíò tẹ play ní ṣe ẹ̀ nígbà àbẹ̀rẹ̀ tó bá rí tó bá ti fídíò tó gbé sórí pé ìjà rẹ̀ kán lọ wò bẹ́ẹ̀ ibẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá yóò kọjá ní kó náà bá wọn gbé jáde ẹ̀yìn ò pápá wọn máa jábọ́.
All right. tó bá jẹ́ pé ilẹ̀ build ẹnìkan lẹ lè rí gbé ṣubú.
Bọ́lá ti rí fídíò tí mo fẹ́ sí.
wọ́n ti ẹ̀rọ àmì lóògùn
fídíò yìí.
má sì fọ́ lẹ́yìn padà àìgbẹ́ kòtò ọ̀tá jìn wọ́n dìtẹ̀ ànábì Muhammad jọ́sí ọ̀rọ̀ awú ẹ̀bẹ̀ s'Elédùmarè ọba fún wọn ni wọ́n kan Jésù mọ́ igi àgbélébù lọ́jọ́sí ọ̀rọ̀ awú ẹ̀bẹ̀ s'Elédùmarè fún wọn ni ìkìlọ̀ mi rèé fún gbogbo ẹ̀dá tó ń dijú mọ́rí fi eyín já iṣẹ́ ẹran gbẹ̀yìn ọ̀bà rí iṣẹ́ ẹran jáńkọ́ ata ọbẹ̀ tó ń bẹ lára iṣẹ́ ẹran a sì bà aṣọ àlà tí ń bẹ lọ́rùn jẹ́.
ẹ wọ ọ̀rọ̀ kàbìtìkàbìtì tó wà lẹ́nu bàbá àgbàlagbà yìí.
ọlọ́fọ̀ ló bá dé.
ó lè fi ju Àgbàlá Gabriel nù dànù.
ó ń trend ni.
men Ọlọ́run.
àwọn Yorùbá yìí àtijọ́ bàbá yìí ti rí jáde.
ó tó mẹ́ta ní ọgọ́.
òwe tó payẹ ẹ tó bá gbàdájà tó bá mọ ìfìwé ẹ mọ̀ wípé ó jẹ́ ẹ̀dùnmọ̀dù pé òun máa Àgbàlá Gabriel nìkan jẹ́ òun máa bèèrè ẹ̀ dáhùn ìtumọ̀ òwe tó payẹ o. wípé bẹ́ẹ̀ bá tó o bá jẹ́ bá jẹ́ iṣẹ́ lọ́gbọ́n bí iṣẹ́ náà bí kò jẹ́ ti bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ bá tẹ̀pẹ̀ lásán bá pàṣẹ lásán máa
ṣe pé kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ lúlù nìkan ló wà nù kínní mọ́.
Kìí sọ̀rọ̀ lúlù ọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n ti kúrò mi I'm sorry to say ó lé lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀dàlẹ̀ mùsùlùmí nìkan nínú ọ̀pẹ́ tó kọ́kọ́ ó fẹ́ sọ bí ìdíje kìsẹ́nì wọ́n jàjà yìí lọ́tọ̀ oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn tó kó jọ àtàwọn ìka yìí wọ́n fẹ́ lò tó láti jẹ́ ta Àgbàlá Gabriel náà ní sẹ́yìn yóò kàn tó ṣe é nígbà ní sè orí yomi tó bá rí ó wà ní padà àtàkì bọ̀bọ̀ yìí pẹ̀lú òun tó wà sí ọ̀gá náà jọ sí ilé ìtọ́jọ́ pàtọ́jọ́ wà ṣùgbọ́n dání orí ọba ìtọ́jú bọ̀bọ̀ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sí ó wà ní padà àtàkì àwọn kan ló ń lù lọ́wọ́ àtẹ́tọ́ ń lu bọ̀bọ̀ mú ìdè òkè ìbúlọ́ tí a máa tó tó wọ̀ ìbúkọ̀ olóhùn láti ó lọ mú agbó mọ̀ lọ láti tẹ̀lé
wọ́n ti sáré lọ ra kàtàgùá fún.
ó ti gẹrun pàápàá.
ilé wo ló wà kò sáà kò sí nílé ìwé lọ́dọ̀ tó fẹ́ kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ̀ àní géèmù tẹ́tí mọ̀ pé géèmù ní kíní nǹkan tó ń ṣe yíwọ́n mọ̀ sí ni wà pé wọn mọ̀ mọ̀ sàmù fi àwọn ẹgbẹ́ àbáwò bí ẹ̀rọ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ṣe yẹ láti jẹ ta yẹ ẹ ti rí yẹ àbábọ̀ àtàwọn ẹgbẹ́ wa ti lọ ságbára níbẹ̀ láti.
ẹ má yẹn ni ẹ má sọ láéláé ìyá tó wá disgrace ẹ máa wá.
ìyá tó ti disgrace ìyá tó ti
ṣé ẹ rí yẹ níjọ wedding ṣé yẹ wá ń jọ wedding.
ó wà.
so ìsìn ló máa yọjú.
ìyá wa ó wá.
ó sọ sí ìyá ẹ̀yin kọ́ lè yọjú sọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́.
ṣé kí ìdájọ́ àgbàlagbà rẹ̀ ti fọ́ọ̀mù oṣù wẹ́ẹ̀dì fọ́ọ̀mù èèyàn ìyá rẹ̀ ò sí bẹ́ẹ̀.
ìyá ẹ wá o ìyá ẹ wá o.
ṣé ìyá ẹ wá ni.
ìyá ẹ wá.
wọ́n ní ìyá ẹ wá.
ìyá ẹ wá bẹ́ẹ̀.
ìyá ẹ wá bẹ́ẹ̀ o. òun ló máa gbowó church.
àwọn ọmọ bàbá yìí yọjú sí láti ìyàwó ẹ̀ wọ́n yọjú síbẹ̀ yẹn láti tó fi tọ́jú ẹ̀.
ẹ má blame àwọn nǹkan tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀fà òjòjè lọ àwọn fámìlì bọ̀bọ̀ ìgan máa dà mọ̀ náà àwọn mẹni tán ní nà.
mi ìtọ́ bọ̀bọ̀ mẹ́ta ni tí mo sọ ni wípé sábà kọ òkè jẹ́kọ̀ wá òkè lọ́pẹ́ jẹ́kọ̀ parí ẹ̀ òkè lọ́wọ́ wá bí ọ̀pá wá pẹ̀lú tó lọ́ máa tó gbẹ ẹ̀yọ́ nípa ti bàbá tó bá fi ẹ̀yẹ́ pàṣẹ ìtẹ̀ náà máa jáde wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fa ọmọ àgbàlá gẹ́gẹ́ ẹbí kan wọn yọjú ìyàwó gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó bí òyọjú ó kàn pátì fún bẹ́ẹ̀.
ọlọ́màjà ṣoore ṣe. bọ̀bọ̀ ìṣoore ṣe báyìí.
bọ́dà láti
ó ti ṣoore ṣe.
tó bá jẹ́ abuse ni ibi abuse yẹn ti pọ̀ jù ló ṣe kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Àgbàlá ó ti gba property ẹ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ní kó má bínú. Is that not enough for him to just walk away in peace?
àwọn kan ti lọ sponsor bọ̀bọ̀.
Let him just go in peace. Let him go in peace. There's no point saying kinikan. You keep coming out every time to talk.
And pastor gan ti update now no regret. Báwọn fọwọ́ kàn.
Àkúkú sọ pé nǹkan t'Àgbàlá ṣe kò dábọ̀ nítorí ẹ máa ń sọ wípé tí yóò bá ṣọ́ra ṣe aláre máa padà di ẹlẹ́bi.
òun ló fi ní orí níwọ̀n.
àti dá Àgbàlá lẹ́bi àti dá lẹ́bi but it's okay wo ni kinní kan ó ti gba ìwé ó ti bẹ́ẹ̀ gbàwé ilé ẹ fún ẹ níṣẹ́jú.
ẹ wo ẹ jẹ́ sọ̀kan fún yín òun àwọn bọ̀dà Muyideen kọ́ lọ sókè Ìdànrè.
ẹ máa gift mi fún tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kí n tí.
kọ́ gbé máìkì sẹ́nu wọn ò lè ọ̀rọ̀ kò lè bu ọ̀rọ̀ justice for Mohbad láyé.
Ọlọ́run.
kọ́ lọ dó sápàtà Ìdànrè àbí tàbẹ́òkúta kọ́ gbé máìkì sẹ́nu.
wọ́n máa ń worí ọjọ́ kan ní láyé yìí o wọ́n máa ń worí ọjọ́ kan ní o.
aláìmoore ni yín.
ẹ ti rí nǹkan tí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ò ṣe lè dá nìyẹn.
orí ọjọ́ kan.
ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ dúró ṣé ń gbọ́ mi brọ́lá tí ṣé ń gbọ́ mi. ẹnìkan sọ wípé Muyideen fi gbogbo property sílẹ̀ ó leave kò fi property kankan sílẹ̀ wọ́n ti kó wo ilé ẹ̀ fún o ẹ má change náírà.
wọ́n ní something is wrong.
ó ti gbàwé ilẹ̀ o ìyá
connected. òun ni ò lọ́ọ́lé ẹ̀ o òun ni ò lọ́ọ́lé ẹ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ bí wọ́n máa sọ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ nìyẹn.
ó ti gbà o they've collected it for him.
òun ni ò lọ́ọ́lé ẹ̀ so tó bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ ta lé ó lọ́wọ́
àná láti ta. tó bá fẹ́ ta lé ni kó lọ tà á táìkì mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti kánìmì n'Àgbàlá gan ni iye tí mo mọ̀ pé lè yẹn worth mo máa rà á máa fún ìdí.
náà kò gbọ́dọ̀ láyé.
no kò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀.
láyé tó bá yẹ̀ jẹ́.
wọ́n máa ní ilé yẹn ranjú mọ́.
wọ́n máa ní ilé yẹn ranjú mọ́. wàhálà kó ta hold up BTB ibùgàn kó rà kó wọ́n lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n máa ní ó mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ ra ilé yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kò tẹ́ Yorùbá kò fẹ́ bá yẹ̀ jẹ́ nìyẹn.
bò kò fẹ́ lọ gbé bẹ̀ yẹn mọ́.
wọ́n lè lórí nǹkan mọ́ bẹ̀ yẹn ni. wọ́n lè ba ilé yẹn jẹ́ débi pé wọ́n ló fi nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ foundation.
ṣé mọ̀ pé ńgbà tán sọ pé ṣó máa padà lọ sí.
wọ́n ní Àgbàlá is corrupt.
No,
Pastor wo ni o corrupt?
No, wọ́n ní culprit.
corrupt ni.
Okay, culprit.
Ó culprit, kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì wọn tí ò culprit. We all know
Oh,
that.
Lord.
Kí ló jẹ́ culprit? Ẹ tún ti gbé insufficiency dé o, incomplete.
Ẹ máa wá dúró ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn.
Kí ni English yẹ o, ẹ wá o. Kí ni English culprit?
Wọ́n náà dáràn ni ọ̀daràn ló culprit. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì tó pè.
Èwo ni ọ̀daràn nù wọn, èwo ni pastor náà ní gbogbo wọn.
Ẹ̀yin kú synagogue kan ni wàhálà ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹ ẹ̀ gbádùn. Ṣọ́ pastor wọn ni òdìsí ọ̀daràn náà jà.
Yàtọ̀ sí pastor gan, ta lè èèyàn tó pé.
Àwọn àfáà tó ń lórí èèyàn kan tó ń lo ka èèyàn. Àwọn àfáà tó jẹ́ kó máa pa àwọn èèyàn. Àti ẹ̀dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ pastor ò ṣe ritual púpọ̀ bí àwọn àfáà tó ń lórí èèyàn tó jẹ́ kó máa pa àwọn èèyàn kan.
He wants to be free. Don't let it free. What else does he want?
Àwọn kan lọ ṣàfihàn ìyàfẹ́ orí burúkú tó wá
fún. Ẹ̀rọ ìlú tí mo fẹ́ sọ yìí o, ṣé pé wọ́n lọ ra Muyideen, wọ́n lọ rà pé ká lè gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ká tó lè mọ jẹyẹ.
No, kí ló dé? No, justice yẹn náà a mọ nǹkan tá à ń ṣe.
Àná mo kàn fi sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìgbẹ́ bóyá wo lò sí kan náà.
No.
Kí ló kà wá pẹ̀lú ara Muyideen?
Àwọn òfin gbogbo ara ṣe Muyideen. Kí ló kà wá pẹ̀lú Muyideen?
I learn from that now.
Mohbad ó ti strong ju pé any other case máa fẹ́ cover ó yẹ kẹ́ ti rí now.
I swear.
Wọ́n lọ wọ́n ń bọ̀ ni Mohbad dúró ó dá dúró ni wọ́n máa.
Òun dá dúró di gbé tiẹ̀ ní.
Ẹ̀mọye case ti jáde lẹ́yìn bàtà sọ̀rọ̀
Mohbad.
Láti fún
àbí kẹ́sì àwọn girls méjì tó miss yẹn náà ṣì ń ré lórí Instagram nàbẹ tí Mohbad yìí àwọn ayé ò gbà kò sí tó kàn wẹ́ anybody ò bá mi.
tó jáde tó ráì díẹ̀.
láti sinẹ́ ọ̀fẹ́
ọ̀nà kò ráì díẹ̀.
wọ́n tó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀fẹ́ ràn lọ sẹ́wọ̀n.
wọ́n ní commissioner of police para ẹ̀ kò ráì díẹ̀.
kò ráì díẹ̀.
Mohbad sọ pé wò ní gbà.
àwọn kan tó wá parọ́ ikú mọ́ra wọn ni wọ́n kúkú láìpẹ́.
mi ò ní gbà.
Bọ́lá ti ṣe rò pé ọba máa lè máa sùn. Mohbad ń fi sleepless night Bọ́lá tí wọ́n ò lè sùn ọkàn wọn ò balẹ̀.
ó yẹ gift ẹ dà ẹ̀yin láyọ̀ mi dà.
ẹ gifted. ẹ gifting.
ó lè yẹn náà correct.
Bralati wọ́n ní.
jẹ́ tí bá sọ English kan tí ó correct ìtó bá mean ike òní meaning ni ẹ̀ tí ó bá correct ẹ̀ máa wọlé.
tí n bá ṣe báyìí
àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yìí ló ṣe ìbọn láti wọlé tí mo.
tí bá ṣe sọ tó bá yẹ meaning ìkẹ́ ya mọ̀ pé nǹkan tí mo mean.
ẹ ṣàgbà bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ sára ẹ má fọ̀.
àwọn òyìnbó kan tí wọ́n lè túmọ̀.
because inconclusive English la fẹ́ máa sọ́nsìn.
and decompose English.
and decomposed English.
and decompose.
Yes.
wọ́n tó bá ní English ní fatherland yẹ your own wàhálà tí
ní ọjà ló pa mọ́ ọjà ló pa mọ́. báwo ni èdè ṣe dára ẹ̀.
no kì í ṣọjà nìyẹn normal drug ni kì í ṣọjà.
drug lílò.
mo mọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ wọ́n ní mi ìfẹ́ dárúkọ ẹ̀ wípé drug torí show wa òkè wọ́n náà ló pa mọ́ báwo ni ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe dé ara ẹ̀ eyín tó wà lójú ara ẹ̀ yẹn eyín you fight lion yẹn ṣé ọjà yẹn náà ló mú ló sákò náà sẹ́nu ara ẹ̀ yẹn orí yín ò pé ẹ ti ya wèrè gbogbo yín inconclusive ní tòótọ́.
ṣé mo pé report tó gbé jáde lè ní tán ní pé kinní nọ́ọ̀sì definitely nọ́ọ̀sì lọ́ máa lọ mú fún eléyìí náà.
wọn lè mú nọ́ọ̀sì pólísì ti ka nǹkan mẹ́ta tí nọ́ọ̀sì fún tẹ́lẹ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì ò fún lélẹ̀ ẹ má da gbogbo.
nọ́ọ̀sì kan ló fún lélẹ̀ yìí o nọ́ọ̀sì kan ló fún lélẹ̀.
ti fún ní paracetamol injection ó fún ní tetanus injection cetra kìíní kan injection àti òun ló papọ̀ mọ́ diclofenac sí nǹkan tó fún nìyẹn kò sí nínú ilé rárá àtọ̀ ṣé nọ́ọ̀sì fẹ́ fún lóògùn oorun ni ṣé ó ní allergy lọ́wọ́ nọ́ọ̀sì ni.
but mo sọ wípé body yẹn ti decomposed wọn ò ní fòkàn ibo ni wọn ti wá rélé tán padà gbé jáde yìí ẹ máa ṣẹ̀ sí ni.
wọ́n sì ń ṣeré bọ̀ ni wọ́n sì ń.
ẹ máa ṣẹ̀ sí ni ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí mo.
they are just coming.
bó jẹ́ 14 years lọ tó fún wa ní justice mind.
ṣe mọ̀ pọ́n rí pa back down láti joy energy wa tún ń ṣe kinní ni back down so òun lọ ṣe
ẹ̀yin
ṣògbè
ẹlẹ́sìn
tán.
ẹ rò bóyá ọpọlọ wa kú bí tọpọlọ ní ẹ
Náà
bọ́
láti ẹ fún wa lórí díẹ̀ náà, ẹ fún wa lórí díẹ̀ náà. Bíbá ìtúndọ̀ òjò.
Ẹ tẹ̀ try lónìí ẹ̀yin panelist.
Bọ́dà láti ẹ̀dẹ̀ jẹ́ ká máa wá ọjọ́ kan ta kan máa fi cruise lórí ibi.
Lọ́la tí o kẹ tó play orin yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún ṣe announcement kékulé gbọ́ kó sọ fún toko àti ní program kan àti ní page kan ẹ jẹ́ follow wa page yẹn ní single kí lórúkọ ẹ̀
Connect.
Okay, official single connect.
Single connect.
Official single connect. And tomorrow, Okiki, please be present 5 p.m. on X, formerly Twitter, Justice_Mohbad. Please be present there. Everyone.
Sister, share fún mi o.
Okay, mo ma share pẹ̀lú yín, mo ma send the link sí yín sin.
Okay.
So Justice_Mohbad on Instagram náà àti ní page fún Mohbad ńbẹ̀ Justice_Mohbad. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ follow page yẹn náà, but lórí Twitter lọ́la ní 5 p.m. Nigeria time we are going live. Please Justice_Mohbad. Thank you.
Wọ́n náà jẹ́jẹ́ káà náà wá jò ní kẹ̀dì kan.
Ẹ fún wa lórin ojú bá ti dọ́ òjò.
A ṣí kámẹ́rà máa jó.
Èmi ò tẹ̀lé fún kámẹ́rà.
Ẹ bá sọ o, wọ́n á follow yín tó dáa tó 1,000. It's about me. It's about me.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Ikú tó pààyà ti ṣá, ó lè pààrọ̀ nígbà kí ló fún ẹ̀yẹ ló fún kí ló rí ilẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn ló máa rí ilẹ̀ mọ́tàbí mọ́lẹ̀ pàtẹ́jì ilẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ tó má bàtọ̀ bọ́lẹ̀ ìwọ ló máa fi kúlẹ̀ ló fi kúlẹ̀ fún àwọn àfọ̀jà ṣèkèsè kásá blaka ọkùn bá fi ṣàkàtà step ìsìta mo gbé ṣúdà mo kàn lẹ́sẹ̀ kan tó dáná orí lójú kan.
Okay now.
Bọ́lá tí wọ́n ní Dr. Kemi wà live o on Facebook.
Bọ́dá láti.
Bọ́dá láti. Bọ́dá láti.
Ó sọ o. Ẹ pé WhatsApp wọn, ẹ pé WhatsApp.
Bọ́dá láti. Dr. Kemi wà on live o.
Bọ́dá láti ó sì.
Bọ́dá láti.
Ó tọ́. Mohbad ní Bọ́dá láti náà kọ́.
Bọ́dá láti a ti pariwo ká ti pè é.
A ti pariwo.
Hello, Akérèdé.
Wọ́n ní Olúkẹ́mi olúlóye wà láì. Ojú adé.
All right. Kẹ́mi olúlóye.
Ní Facebook.
Kẹ́mi talk to. God bless Oji. Me, my body shit wala.
Cynthia, they call it the jet lag drug. Because if you have jet lag, you might have to sleep. Jet lag is not good. Me that I traveled from Lagos to London on Virgin Atlantic, London to Canada, another 8 hours on British Airways. On the same day. By the time we landed in Canada, we have to turn our clock 6 hours back. And I see daylight, I can't sleep. First thing I did was I came out of the hotel. And me and my son, let's go to their shops. Let's see what they're selling. Let's buy their Chinese. By the time we came back to the hotel, the tiredness that grabbed us, we slept for almost 12-24 hours. We couldn't possibly wake up here around 7 a.m. It's called jet lag. The body will be painful. So it's better if you take a drug to sleep. See, I really had type there, I hate jet lagging. So think about that. That's just Lagos to London to Canada. Think about the people that go from New York to Sydney, 19 hours. You see what they have on those A380 jets? The A380, Airbus A380 that Emirates and Singapore Airlines and all these airlines have. Qantas. Qantas is an A380, and Qantas is Australian. Sydney, New York to Sydney, London to Singapore. You saw what happened with the London to Singapore flight that had turbulence and people hit their heads up, everything. 6 people had brain damage and the skull fracture in that plane. 12 were paralyzed, 1 died. I don't play with my seatbelt, so you see somebody in a Singapore plane 2 days ago with helmets on top of their head. I'm even thinking of that. What I've always think, if you have an emergency, the oxygen mask will come. I've been in that kind of emergency, oxygen mask falling down. Everything was broken, no oxygen mask. People could have died up there now. Me that have asthma, I won't be able to breathe at 34,000 feet of altitude. Air pressure. So all that is happening now, okay, you have to think about those kind of things. The people that are flying 19 hours, if you have $25,000, you buy first class ticket and you go upstairs on the A380. Have you seen what they have up there? Those people that went to Dubai with Tinubu, those Tinubu boys, they flew Emirates from Ghana now. Did you see the video on Twitter? They were filming the upstairs on the A380, there's suites, like room and shower. Guy tweeted and showering at 34,000 feet. I don't want to told us to buy from climate studies. Ghana must look Emirates now. Oh, Nigeria are not here. $25,000 tickets.
Check, Bob.
So at the end of the day, even flying now, everybody's scared. I mean, God, I thank you for being loyal. Oluwa Shem, where else me? That's where everyone going. You know, the devil is a liar. I'm going to show you the village one. The devil is a liar. They say, no, nothing should come back. It pains me a lot. It pains me because I now need an MRI. That's what they say I need. Because the nerve that's damaged comes all the way from my buttocks. My right buttocks on the right. So when I stand up, I'm in a store, I have to ask them for a chair so that I can sit down for a little bit before I go shopping. And the reason is because of the pain. This kind of chair stuff now makes me look like soon I'll be moving around in a wheelchair. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing at 60? I don't have anybody living with me. If I go to Baltimore and I start living there in my own apartment or something, or I will need a motorized wheelchair, but I'm not paralyzed anywhere. But because of the nerve, it's a sciatic nerve. The man told me, "Go." He's telling me I need an MRI. When I was in Ghana in October, that doctor in Ghana said I should get an MRI. I had to go for a Doppler ultrasound. They did it. Doppler ultrasound was 350 cedis. Oh, 1 year, I didn't have health insurance. When you're traveling around, you don't have health insurance to be teaching, and I have to be in cash everywhere. Because I want to go and retire in one place, get my health insurance and everything. When I went for African Games with that Eritrean, my client, I'm past my toxin stage, you hear me? I said diclofenac 100, the mother of all anti-inflammatory. I person can't do anything anymore. And put them on. So when I went to Ghana for African Games with that client, the Eritrean girl I was doing PR for, would you believe? When I go to the MRI place, the place where I did the Doppler, I asked the doctor, I said, please, how much is MRI? She said 1,000. Guys, 1,000 cities for MRI. Magnetic resonance imaging. When she finished the ultrasound, she took the thing to...
Kiki, check gbọ́ nǹkan tí àǹtí yìí sọ.
À ń gbọ́.
Rubbing on the computer. It was, you could see the nerve there is dead. He said, did you ever have an accident? I said, yeah, I fell down in Kroger supermarkets. I used to be the pharmacy manager in the back, and I was coming up. Somebody had a pallet on the ground, and I didn't see it. I stepped on it, and it didn't have wheels, and it took me straight to the wall, and I banged the wall. I was paralyzed for 3 days. I could not walk, people, for 3 days. I thought that was the end of my walking. Wheelchair, paralyzed temporarily for 3 days. I thought I'd be on wheelchair for life. After the casing program, which I sued, America, you should know that part, which I sued my employer because I was on notices of unemployment compensation. They settled the case and they gave me one lump sum. We're not that in, but we're not all like Nigeria, family, friends, I'm saying the most one Nigeria. But I did Nigeria, 20 Portugal, Canada, Chicken violence activism. Nobody remembered me. I gave all my money out. So I had all my money, I built my own mansion in Nigeria. I built my own media house. Already machine. So at the end of the day, I need my Medicare benefits activated. But I need to go back. Before I'm 65, but before that, I'm living my day now. I'm not waiting for me tomorrow. Live now. Because we don't know tomorrow. I tell you, as I'm sitting on here, if you ask me where I want to eat, don't even ask me. I want badass Chinese food from somewhere. Everything on the menu kind of thing. Nigerians, I love you. I'll post the TikTok video later. It's still uploading. My birthday is coming. No birthday, no party, nothing. I just want to be quiet and thank God for my 60 years. So what I will do from 60 to 100 is I'm going to be an evangelist, spiritual evangelist, maybe go to school for theology and become a pastor. But the word of God is so important. Before I go, I'll give you a little sermon. If you were here when I did my sermon 2 weeks ago, I do it Wednesday nights. But it's too late. People in Nigeria have slept. I told you guys that irreparable damage can damage a lot of relationships. And we talked about the family, that the DNA changed everything. And the husband went to punch the real father of the girl. And he died. If you remember my sermon, the key to my sermon was, please don't go out with your married friends or with your single friends. When you were in school, college, university, you had sororities, you had groups, you had trips, you had everything, flings and all. If you are married, you can't be going out with your friends who are single. You can cause irreparable damage. Fix your house, fix your home. Love your husband, love your children. Be dedicated to them. I'm not married. I've never been. I chose not to. But you can't be married and going out with just single friends. That was my sermon, and you saw the damage that happened. This is what happened with Severine and Afiba. Afiba was a married woman. Her husband said, I gave her everything. She went to play around with a single friend. We were introducing her to all kinds of stuff. Imagine a guy said, come over, spend 2 days with me. Imagine Celine saying 1 million for 2 of us. That's even cheap. I've never done hookup, I've never sold my body, I've never done prostitution, I've never done anything that a man would pay me for. If I love the man, I love them, and that's it. I never went to a man so that the man can give me money. I will ask you straight up for money. If I had sex with you, okay, I've pretty much had sex with anyone I had a child for. I didn't have all this outside. There's some of us that will tell you that we only had sex with 2 men or 3 men or 4 men simply because we did not have sex outside this relationship or had other boyfriends everywhere. Many girls can say that. We've had sex with 10, 15 men. When they were dating one, they were also dating another and all that stuff. But I've never been in a situation in my life where I'll be having sex with you and then I will now be asking to pay me. Give me transportation, give me money. That's prostitution. That's paying for sex. But it is what it is because when I spoke to Officer Ruka Nkiru, the Anambra officer, who has been an advocate for justice for women, she wrote a write-up. I have to post it. I loved it. When I spoke to Ruka, I said, you have been doing this stuff for a long time. I met you online in 2016 and you've been really for this justice for women movements. The real feminists are there, but they don't shout like the fake ones that shout all over Twitter. Aisha Yusufu and all of them. You don't shout at the government. Aisha Yusufu sits down on Twitter and shouts at the government every day. Harrison Gradishu doesn't shout at the government. He goes to the scene, trying to find bodies, trying to help people. His phone number is there if you have a problem for human rights. Amnesty International is always fighting with the Nigerian government. You can see why. The Nigerian government, they violate a lot of human rights, but Amnesty too has their own propaganda. Can you see how Amnesty is supporting the tomato girl, Chioma Okoli, Erisco Foods? Can you see how they're supporting certain people and not others? That's the propaganda there. I know who runs Amnesty Nigeria. A woman runs it and a bunch of Nigerians. Amnesty International Nigeria is good. I'm not saying I want Oyibo to come and run it, but there's a lot of propaganda. Why did Amnesty International get involved when the CEO was arrested and kept in Kirikiri for 30 days because of IVD? What did she do? What did she write? Isn't it what she wrote from my page? She wrote what I wrote. They sent me an invitation. They went to her own house and her office to arrest her. They knew they couldn't come to my house and office and try what they did with the BOE, coming to the gates and raiding the building and all that. They knew they couldn't try that again because somebody told them I had a gun in the house. I'm a legal gun owner in America. I won't tell you, I won't confirm it tonight if I actually had a gun in the house in that time. They didn't want there to be gunfire in a building with 19 people living because they heard. But I said, nobody will raid my house anymore. You cannot force me to come to the police for invitation. When I entered the American Embassy to meet, then someone told them to back up. You cannot continue to intimidate me. Did Amnesty International, did they advocate for the CEO? They kept quiet. Daniel Ojukwu, the boy that insulted me from Shisaya Nigeria was investigating Fitch Nigeria, that said he heard that someone who paid money to some journalists to say that nobody was shot in Lekki Tollgate was, are you one of them? Very insultive. I was pissed off. When I reported him to Fisaya responded to me on WhatsApp and begged me. Madam Kemi, I'm going to tell you to apologize to you. He came in the DM and apologized to me. How can you be saying someone who paid me to fill the narrative that they didn't shoot anybody in Lekki Tollgate? Everybody was saying their own about Lekki Tollgate. Nobody died. And Kemi said nobody died. Kemi said nobody. All I said was there was no massacre. People were shot at Lekki Tollgate. We were at the top of that building and we were watching them shooting. Army was working in formation, shooting people to disperse the crowd. If you want to shoot people to disperse the crowd, you shoot on them in the ceiling, in the sky. You don't shoot at people. People were shot. People were taken to what's the name of that hospital? Reddington. We were there. But don't confuse that with people did not die. There's no 28 or 34 people dead. And it said, so there were so many discrepancies. So go and listen to 419 Massacre on Spotify, on Apple Music, on any podcast platform. When you listen, your eyes will pop out why there's no justice in Nigeria. You go to Spotify, you go to Apple Music, you go to Google Play Music, Amazon, any podcast platform, type in Kemi Talks. Google Kemi Talks podcast. Choose your own platform and go and listen to it. It's there, part 1 to 5. You'll be shocked what I put on the podcast. Some people came back to me and said, Dr. Kemi, after 4 years of NSAL, I just listened to this your podcast. It's true everything you said. How did Jesus was picking bullets on the floor, showing people on live video, saying that he's removing bullets, shooting people? So many lies. Why should he refuse to come on Zoom to testify at the panel? All the lies is what didn't get her into Canada. I hear she lives in Ghana somewhere. But at the end of the day, the truth will always prevail from my own mouth. That's the only thing I'm addicted to, the truth. Because the truth will set you free. So going back to it is what it is. We can't continue saying, ladies, don't go meet men you found on Facebook, because the narrative headline is not the right one. And some media and bloggers are doing it. 2 ladies disappeared after meeting man on Facebook. That's not your headline. Everybody needs to say what they want to do. Cynthia met 2 guys on Facebook. She came from Abuja to Lagos because they wanted to do business with her. She sold goods. She was a trader. She sold goods. So they wanted to do business with her. Fine girl. So they lured her from Abuja to their hotel in the mainland. The mistake Cynthia made was that she went to their hotel. We use Cynthia case to educate the future women who will fall into the same trap. Don't go into hotel rooms. You meet them in the lobby. You meet them in a public place, in a restaurant, in the lobby of your hotel. Don't go into their room. We've done that. What they did was they raped her one after the other. They beat her up and then strangled and killed her and left her in the hotel and they left. After they had drugged her, one of them testified at the trial, which I attended, saying that she was very happy with us having sex with her. She even put on the condom for me. Cynthia was gagged, strangled. You are saying she put on the condom for me. I wanted to slap that guy. Everybody was convicted and sentenced to prison for a long time, including the pharmacist who sold them the Rohypnol. He was trying to do this. I just sold them the Rohypnol. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have sold them without a prescription. This is what made all this controlled substances control when Rolling George took over the NDLEA. A woman once headed the NDLEA, Bode George's wife. You know Bode George, right? The politician. That one just called Jonathan and said, give my wife a job. Jonathan just gave Dash them. You know the Paddy appointment. Dash Rolly of all people. Rolly was wearing NDLEA uniform, doing the commander. We were the ones telling her what to do in the background. Make Tramadol a prescription only. Make this one a prescription only. After Rolly George came on, you couldn't buy codeine anymore. You couldn't buy any Valium, any Flonase, buy anything. After Cynthia's case, all the laws changed. So at the end of the day, this is what happened with Cynthia. They raped her and they killed her. And she only went to do business as in sell some of her goods. Anybody Moore went for a job. Selena Africa went for a hookup. I don't know what they do in hookups, but I assume they have sex. That's usually what hookup is about. They'll go there, they'll have sex, they'll enjoy themselves, and they pay there and they go home in the morning. My neighbors downstairs used to do it. Yes, you, Cynthia. We see you when you guys go and do your hookup. The house girl came and told me, Emma Darwin, what food you have Junior? I share one share all night long. Don't mind them, they're just using food too. Cynthia is on Instagram, 400,000 followers, selling food. Going to Dubai, sugar daddies helping her left and right. Don Jazzy walked inside my compound one night at 1 a.m., came to eat. They were cooking chicken, fried chicken, everything, setting tables. They even made their parlor like a little restaurant. I see it from outside when I go downstairs to the wire. White money walked into my compound one time. Like big people come into the compound, they come and eat in the home restaurants. You know, and they eat and they go. If I tell Don Jazzy now that I saw you come to my compound, come and eat at Cynthia's restaurant, I say, really? You can't deny it now because I just said some critical things of his location at a certain time. He said, in Nigeria, here now. So it's like white money used to come to just different people. And then when you finish restaurant, you go out all night, come back at 6 a.m. in the morning, hook up. Until the house girl that cooks the food came to tell me upstairs, Emma down low. When she came out, started to be rude to me. I told her life history. My son blasted her. You think you can be rude to my mom anyhow, Abby? You think because I'm quiet, I don't talk? Your house girl came up here telling us that you did prostitution all night long and come down. She doesn't even know her own employees. Then fight started between she and the house girl. She now sent that one away. You need to know who's around you. But when you're going to do hookup and you're two of you, you might think you're safe. I hear that a lot in Lagos, that some girls do hookups by taking their friends with them just to be on the safe side. Nobody's preventing you from going to meet a man. Okay, I went to meet a man and I will tell you how I met the man. Okay, Bolaji is my Twitter fan. He lives in the UK. He follows me vigorously on Twitter and I was his enemy before because he used to criticize me. Then after the David Onday expose, they call it. He said, this woman is telling the truth. Nobody believes that. I went and Googled CNN, Kemi Olunloyo, CNN transcripts. I saw that and I found all kinds of transcripts of this woman on different shows on CNN. She did work there. He came back, he apologized, he became my friend, he became someone that now talks to me in the DM, Dr. Kemi. We start promoting me all over the place that people are intimidated when you're intelligent. You see what I'm saying? So this Bolaji guy, I've never met him. Once the enemy on Twitter, he now called me one day and said, Dr. Kemi, I'm coming to Lagos. My friend is running for election and we're coming for the campaign for the primaries. They were paying him dollars. So Bolaji came to Lagos and then he was on his way to one state in the east. But when he came to Lagos, he told me that, let me go to do the campaign thing first, then I'm coming back to Lagos. I'm staying at the Airbnb and then from there I'm going back to London. So he wanted us to come and meet him there. He wanted to take us out. Let's do lunch, let's go out to the mall, let's shop. He just said that. I had lunch, I had shop, you know. So I said, okay, I'll be there, give us the address. Just like I did with Great TV, when I went to pick up the air conditioner at Great TV's house, I took my son. So I said, okay, we'll be here. Me and KJ will come. Okay, fine. Do you have anything you want me to buy for you? I said, yeah, I have. Buy me a new wallet. Buy me these medications. I need them over the counter. I need a new wallet and I need this kind of chocolates that is in London, Cadbury Flake. So when we arrived at the Airbnb, it was one posh place in Lekki, apartments. So maybe the owners just rented for people that come from abroad. We entered everything. We served up juice, snacks. He gave me one bag like this, big London bag. Inside was my wallet, was the candy, everything I had to buy from London, medicine and everything. He said, okay, your driver is here, let's go. We were going to Lekki Mall, Palms Mall. When we got to Palms Mall, I said, what do I want to do? I said, I want that KFC there. We went to KFC, we ate. But in Nigeria, there's no KFC and they don't deliver. So it's KFC every 6 months. So we got to the KFC, we ate, me and KJ and him. And I bought extra chicken. I asked him, I said, somebody's voting pounds and dollars. I said, well, can I have an extra bucket to take home since we don't have this chicken on our side? I'll freeze it and I use it to make all kinds of food. No problem now. And so we get it. So I bought a bucket, bridge, So we went to the shops, we looked at the shops, everything. So I said, hey, ShopRite, so inside this mall, let me buy some food. He said, go inside, go ahead. So I went and bought this big pack of chicken parts after I getting fried chicken. I brought the groceries, There's some things I could buy while I was at that ShopRite. 38,000. He paid. So we had the ShopRite groceries, we had everything. And then the boy gave me cash and gave my son cash. And I'm like, just thank you so much. I mean, if you think about how we met online, some of my best friends, I met them online. Yemi Agunbedi I've never met, and I want to meet Yemi Agunbedi. Never met before. Some of the best friends I have, I met them online. So I had fun with Bolaji, a guy. And he went back to the apartment. We listened to KJ's music over there. KJ's music is very good. He called somebody on the phone, a producer in London, that he wanted to hook KJ with, and a promoter. There's a promoter in London. You guys should know this promoter. He's the one that books and always keep the video, all of them. And we spoke to him, and he said, I want you to do something for this boy. He has a US passport. He can come to London anytime. Maybe he can open shows for you at O2 for the Afrobeats artists. He told that the boy is hip hop, listen to his music, he sent him. Smith, you know him now, King Smith. I'm going to do some work with them when I begin KJ stuff. King Smith is the one that hooks up all the Afrobeat artists. So that's how we knew Smith and everything. We had this contact, we have everything. At the end of the people, I went to a guy's house. I didn't go alone. I went with my son. We had fun. We're not saying you go and meet people on social media. Do it safely. Do you hear me? Do it safely. Have your location on your phone where you are going, everything. Now, what they did was they were going to have double hookup. I don't know why these girls do it. Maybe it's a way of protection, but also what that Daddy said, maybe it's their way of doing threesome. You know what threesome is? 2 women on the bed and a guy fucking them both. And they traveled. 50,000 naira for travel, 1 million when they get there. They traveled from Port Harcourt to Aba. The other girl came from Ghana to Port Harcourt. And then we went to a friend's wedding. First of all, you don't tell lies to who is behind. Tell them where you're going. Don't tell them lies. Because they say you're going to a friend's wedding, right there you know you're going for the hookup. Nigerian police is complicit to something in that case, and I can't pin it out. Even if Bamisha is trying to sleep now. God forbid them coming after him or anything. You must be careful. Somebody ordered that shooting. It was not like he's trying to escape. Don't shoot an unarmed man. They must not bury him. His family will not show up to come and carry his body. They must not bury him. They must do tests on him, and somebody has to pay. Who's going to pay? Are we going to make it like this Mohbad? They must test him, his DNA, to see if those girls' DNA is on him. Semen. The body they find in the bush with no hands, no head, no nothing. They must test that body for semen to make sure the DNA in the semen they find on that body, if there's any semen, matches Andrew's DNA. Because if you have sex with somebody, you can actually tell the DNA in the semen. We know this job. We have done this job. It is what it is. I'm not asking you to separate the ladies from what they went to do. Somebody innocently went to sell their markets. They got killed in Lagos. Somebody went to look for a job. They got killed. Now we have 2 ladies and a married woman asking for money. Now they're missing. If they tell me the dead body, the torso they found was Afida's torso, or if they tell me the torso was Celine's torso, we still have to look for the other one. Black Sheep Incorporated, I heard it was a kidney harvesting company. When they kill somebody, they take these bodies into one bush with a surgery table there where they dissect the bodies and carry all the organs they want and then dispose of the rest of them. They might never find these bodies. But down the line somewhere, if they find a skull or a dead body, you have to test it for DNA. Is Nigeria that will be testing DNA for? Everything money. You just hear them in Aba say we don't have DNA lab here. It has to go to Lagos, to forensic center. Nigeria power. I don't like the phrase, I hope Nigeria doesn't happen to you, because I just don't like that phrase, because happen to you. You must complete that phrase. Don't let Nigeria kill me. Not happen to you. Americans don't say which America doesn't happen to you. There are people at the US border everywhere trying to get in. Look at the ones that entered yesterday now, the special interest aliens. They're just walking in now. Mauritania, a country in North Africa. They found their roots in the Mexican border, now they've entered. These are the special interest aliens. And some of the Arab countries. Arab countries that are not rich. Arab countries, not Dubai, not Qatar. Arab countries in North Africa, Libya and all that. Don't have anything, they're fleeing. Morocco is breaking up every day with earthquake, left, right, and center. People are moving down to Libya. It's not the best place to live. Nigerians are going to go out again in Libya. Prostitution, name it. You can't sit and blame the government for everything. Aisha used to sit and blame the government for everything. You have not created jobs. You are not doing. What are you doing for yourself? Shouting. Get something done. So please, it is okay to meet somebody online, but don't make it dangerous for yourself. That's why they created social media. We have to learn from the past mistakes. Don't go meet a man online for prostitution. I will take my body, my precious body, to go and have sex with somebody somewhere. Doriki. That is it, guys.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow. I want to go and buy my food. Maybe when I come back, I will do one or two write-ups. But I'm so tired this week. Don't forget to do
this. Try. Don't worry. Mo ní ẹ ti try látàárọ̀ àǹtí Kẹ́mi máa ń take long pẹ̀lú chat wọn.
No, ti end. Òun náà ti end.
Wọ́n kò sọ díẹ̀ nípa.
Ó máa tún padà.
Yes.
Àyànfẹ́, ẹ kú iṣẹ́. Ẹ̀yin panelist mi ẹ kú iṣẹ́. Ẹ̀yin comment section mi ẹ kú iṣẹ́. Ẹ̀yin gifter mi, ẹ̀yin lẹ gbá ski jù. Ẹ̀yin lẹ gbá ski. Ẹ ṣé gan. Justice we shall get. Lágbára Ọlọ́run tó bá dọ̀la tó continue.
Brother T, ṣé ẹ mọ̀ bẹ́ ṣe máa rí orúkọ àwọn gifter yín? Ẹ mọ̀ bẹ́ ṣe máa ń check ẹ̀?
Mi mọ̀.
Ṣé ẹ lọ síbi apá kan yẹn?
Máa gbọ́. Téèyàn bá fẹ́ go live tó bá fẹ́ play game, kí lèèyàn máa tẹ̀? Tó bá pé game ló fẹ́ play.
Ó dẹ̀ pé ẹ máa lọ síbi setting yẹn, ó níbi tí ẹ máa ti rí something about game. Ẹ máa invite àwọn ẹ máa make it open, ẹ máa invite àwọn èèyàn sọ àwọn èèyàn máa join ní.
No. Béèyàn ṣe máa go live ẹ̀ bóyá lórí bí mo bá yín go live fún eléyìí ẹ̀ yàtọ̀ sílé.
Ibi tẹ́ ti máa go live yẹn tẹ́ bá scroll síbi the end, ó níbi kan bẹ̀ gaming. Ẹ pé mi ò kí ń ṣe live but mo máa ń rí. So mo ti ní kẹ́ lọ sí University of TikTok brother tí gbogbo ẹ wà ń bẹ̀.
Mo ń lọ.
Okay. So tẹ́ bá fẹ́ rí orúkọ àwọn tó gift yín, ẹ máa lọ sí ibi nọ́mbà yẹn.
Nọ́mbà o.
Viewers eye ló máa ń pè.
Tí Bábí ti wà yín sìn.
Ẹ lọ síbi àwọn tó wà ní online sìn. It's showing 220 àbí? Ẹ ti rí bí nọ́mbà àwọn tó wà online pẹ̀lú yín. Ẹ click níbẹ̀.
Okay, mo ti rí. Ìwọ náà fún mi gift now.
So ẹ wá tẹ́ bá fẹ́ mọ̀ tó mo mọ̀ pé máa ń wá àwọn tó fún yín ní gift nígbà mi ẹni pé ta ló fún mi ní gift.
O tí bá ti click ibẹ̀.
Ẹ rí wọn bẹ̀.
Ibẹ̀ ni gbogbo wọn wà. Àmọ́ orí wọn tó tọ́ Sunday Uzo. Irọ́ ni o. Àwọn èèyàn pọ̀ òkìkí. Àwọn èèyàn pọ̀ ń bí báyìí.
Ṣẹ̀rí báyẹn so ẹ lè máa rí wọn bẹ̀.
Mo ti kọ́ yunifásitì. Wàhálà máa graduate mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́.
I want celebrate. Mani Bọ́dá Láti ti graduate.
Ẹ já lọ join ní coffee. Ó dà coffee wà ń tà. Ẹ já lọ support coffee. Tó Debbie. Ní appetite lónìí mo mọ̀ ó dà kó busy níbi tó wà ẹ́. Tó bá dọ̀la a tún continue lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ má gbàgbé fún àǹfààní ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe jingle. Birthday jingle tẹ́ fẹ́ celebrate birthday yín. Abẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe polówó ọjà yín ni. Ẹ contact wa mi by that's what we do. Bóyá fẹ́ ṣe birthday jingle, business jingle. Abẹ́ fẹ́ kọ́ mọ ọjà yín ni lórí social network. Ẹ gbé polówó yín wá fún wa. Nǹkan táwa ń ṣe ni ọjà yín máa go fara. Ẹ ti gbọ́. Ẹ dẹ̀ pé àwọn page yẹn ti wà ready ẹ lè lọ follow Single Connect. Ẹ lọ follow Single Connect. Ibẹ̀lẹ̀ ti máa rí àwọn sisi wa àtàwọn bọ̀dá wa tó ń wá tó fẹ́ connect tá ti máa connect wọn. Ìgbà tó rí mi pẹ̀lú ọmọ yẹn ara ẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ bí sàlẹ́sà. Ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ fà mí o, ṣe lè jú mi dọ̀tọ̀ rí o. Ẹni tàbá tó ṣàkọ́dí o. I am sorry my baby no go go. Ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ ṣe mí léṣe. Sẹ́tà ọkọ̀ lórí ké. Gbogbo ara fèrè ké. Kó má lọ ṣe mí léṣe. Ó lẹ́bi látà lókun máa jẹ́ èso. Yeyeyeyeye kò máa jẹ́ èso. Ṣé fún mi látà lókun máa jẹ́ èso. Yeyeyeyeye kò máa jẹ́ èso. Just the way you dey lálẹ́ àná. Ó fẹ́ pa mí tán sẹ́ lálẹ́ àná. Ọmọ tí mi ti Gaza. Ó ní kí fóun ní fi Gaza. Sẹ́tà ọjà Roman. Ilẹ̀kẹ̀ márùn-ún ló kó sí fàdí o. Dẹ́bi dé ti wà lára. Mo pé pọ́nrọ́ jáde mo jẹ́ alára.
ní fọ́ọ̀kẹ́ owó tó ní lára kò ní fọ́ọ̀kẹ́ owó tó ní lára kò ní fọ́ọ̀kẹ́ owó tó ní lára bí mo fún lọ́sẹ̀ ẹ wá ní pé kó má gbẹ̀sẹ̀ tí ó bá gbẹ̀sẹ̀ á jẹ́ kó ti dẹ́ṣẹ̀ sẹ́tílẹ̀.
Bad boy never, Naira yato sefa, Monday sabu na lapa. Jaja producer. Bejuwa, apati jabo Yesu, àwọn kọ́ lọ forí fọ́ọ̀bù, ẹ wá wo bus drop yẹn, ó ti kó sínú wàhálà.